Buenos dias, Bulldogs. Are you fired up? Tonight we have a home game against Legacy at 7 o'clock p.m. You know the deal. So let's get ready to win. We are BCTV, and here we are with your morning announcements. So please rise as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance and honor our nation's flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please pause for 30 seconds of silence.
Welcome back. Today we are going to do a few announcements because we have a special presentation for you. The first announcement is making me hungry.
Me too.
DECA will be having a donut and beverage sales every Wednesday and Thursday, Friday morning starting at 6:30 a.m. in front of the student store located in the cafeteria.
You know where that's at.
Yeah.
That does make me hungry, but not for donuts.
Yeah.
But for culture.
Yeah.
Hey there, Centennial. If you like learning about different cultures and meeting new people, then International Club is the club for you. Our next meeting will be held this Thursday after school in room 817. So grab a friend and join us for food, fun, and games. And also make some new friends. Who doesn't like new friends? Like, come on.
Yeah.
We hope to see you there.
That sounds fun. How about some hoops? Did you hear LeBron James' son is coming to Centennial? Not really, but we have our first basketball meeting this Friday for those wanting to play for the men's team. That is this Friday in the gym at 6:40 a.m. Be there. Dog.
Who wants to be a stepper? Anyone interested in trying out for Centennial's step team, the top dog steppers need to pick up a packet from Coach Germany in room 410 or 802. We would love to expand our team to be co-ed this year. So yes, boys are welcome to try out too. You heard that right? The completed tryout packet must be returned to Coach Germany by 2 p.m. on Tuesday, September 4th.
Yes. The meeting will be next Thursday, September 6th at 1:45 p.m. in Portable 3.
Wait a second. Breaking news! Let's go live to Mr. Dentuso for a special report.
Centennial High School 2018-2019 Dean's Orientation. Your administration consists of Mr. Trent Day, the principal, Ms. Fontenot, Mr. Denarden, Mr. Wilbur, Ms. Martzka. Deans of Students, Ms. Woods, Mr. Gentuso. Campus security monitors, Ms. Wells, Mr. Young, and your school police officers, Officer Patty and Officer Klemp. Rules and regulations, every student, every day, without exception. Dress code is strictly enforced on campus. Baseball caps are not even allowed on campus. No see-through, bare midriffs, strapless, no tank tops, no low-cut clothing. Skirts, dresses must be fingertip length. Muscle shirts are not allowed. Sagging and hanging belts are not allowed. You cannot wear shirts that have suggestive slogans that relate to anything concerning alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Bandanas are not allowed anywhere in the county. And no jewelry depicting weapons is allowed to be worn. First offense is a warning, but we do ask you to change your clothes immediately. Second offense is a change of clothing, and we'll have to call home. And the third offense, we will send you home. If you refuse to change immediately for any reason, you will be RPC'd. School enforces a daily tardy lockout policy every period, every day. You must have a slip to get into class after the start of class bell rings. If your parents need to come sign you in, we have the theater lobby available from 6:30 to 7 o'clock every day. If you do not get signed in for a tardy, you will be placed on RPC. You are never RPC'd unless you're called upstairs and handed an RPC paperwork. You need to have a note for your attendance. It's due within 3 days. Failure to do so will result in unexcused absences. You get notices sent home after the 3rd, 6th, and 9th. After 30 minutes of class time, you will be considered absent. If you receive 6 unverified absence in any semester for any class, you will not earn credit for that class no matter what grade you have earned. It is up to the student to initiate contact with the teacher to obtain all makeup work. Truancy is not going to class when you are supposed to for any reason. First time, as you can see from our progression, it's conferences, parents' letters. After the third time, you may be cited by the school police. That is up to the dean. That may result in fines and or community service. Consistent truancies will be referenced to the STAR On program, which is on campus, and also another citation from the police for habitual truancy. Parents, please ask them to stay in the front of the school to drop off and pick up students. Please stay completely away from the bus areas on the west side of the campus next to Peterson. Centennial High School, as all Clark County schools, has a closed campus policy, are not allowed to leave campus for any reason, even during the lunch periods. If you're early out, you're not allowed to return for no good reason. Parking lot and the athletic fields are considered a violation closed campus if you're there during lunch. Repeat violations, we will refer you into the STAR On program. Nuisance items on campus, there are no over-the-ear headphones allowed at any time. No selfie sticks, no skateboards can be carried around. Headgear, including baseball caps, is not allowed. We do not allow cameras. Wallet chains, sunglasses, hats, flowers, balloons, stuffed animals, blankets, pillows. All these items are not allowed to even be brought to campus. And if they are confiscated, we are not responsible if they are lost or stolen. Earbuds have been allowed at the end of class. Please follow your classroom policy, but they are not allowed at the other times. No food or drink in the classroom, and absolutely no videotaping is allowed unless it's classroom related and teacher supervised in the classroom. If you'd like a locker, put in a formal request with the dean's office. Lockers are searched periodically. You are not allowed to share lockers. If you're in the hallways during class, you must have a pass. Your teacher cannot send you out without one. Cell phones are not to be used while out of the classroom. If you do not have a hall pass, we will walk you back to class and we'll ask the teacher why you're out of class. The dean's office, if you have any concerns, it's upstairs, room 700 at the top of the stairs in the back. We are open from 6:30 to 3. Immediate problem, come upstairs, sign in, fill out a statement form, and then we will talk to you. If they need to schedule a meeting, if your parents have them call the school number, extension 4500. Bullying has been a problem in the district. Policies are in place to deal with it. They must be reported to us or we obviously don't know what's going on. Please, if you have any of these issues, report it to the dean's office. Any written, verbal, electronic expression or physical act, gesture, or combination of the above directed at any person or group, single incidents also count. And a willful act or expression that is directed at a person or group of persons. It's a very broad definition, but it is enforced very strictly. Mocking, demeaning anybody's race, color, ethnicity, religion, sexual orientation, gender identity, sex, physical or mental disabilities, or the person's background is all considered bullying. Blocking any access to any property of school is also bullying, including blackmail, extortion, stalking, physical harm, threats, and battery. Any student who feels that they are a victim of any type of bullying or feels threatened should immediately report the incident to the dean's office, report it to a teacher, your counselor, any adult, your parents, the school administrator. We even have a bullying website. It's an anonymous call if you want there, but please, you have to include some information or we don't know who to talk to. Please remember that the internet is never private. Things you post are looked at by a lot of people, a lot of different groups. Never post inappropriate pictures or videos or threats to other students on the internet or social network sites. Be careful who you tag. If you tag a person The post will show up on your wall or tweet. No cyberbullying. You will get in trouble at school for it, even if the cyberbullying takes place outside of school. Be careful who and what you text. Something is deleted off the internet, it's really still there. It never goes away and is always accessible. Sending or receiving nude photos or videos can get you in legal trouble for child pornography. So don't receive, open, or distribute anything electronically that is questionable, because you are responsible. We have guidelines for the secondary students. Classroom discipline should be followed. As you can see, it progresses. Warnings to referrals to removal, temporary removal from school. These offenses are mandatory expulsions, battery on any school employee, battery on a student, drug or alcohol distribution, and weapons. And again, these are mandatory expulsions for the very first offense. If there's an emergency, when it happens, procedures to follow. Stay in your room when you hear shelter in place or hard or soft lockdowns. If you are out of your room and this is called over the intercom, go to the nearest classroom and report to that teacher. They will let your teacher know where you are. Do not stay in the restroom or any common areas. Every room should have a map. The evacuation route is on there, and your teacher should go over this with you so you know what to do in case of an evacuation. Please follow your routes. Follow your teacher's directions when you're exiting. Be sure to clear the building and the fire lanes. That includes the driving areas next to the sidewalks. You have to be into the parking lot. The emergency vehicles will need access to those lanes. So have a sensational year, Bulldogs. Any problems, any concerns, please bring it to our attention. We are here to help you. Thank you.
Have a great day, Bulldogs.